peace, 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 and wholeness. Soul Tribe. Yours truly, Ivory Souls, the Soul Journeys Network. One day I would like to do I think I got maybe one or two out of 1,600 videos on this channel. That shit sound weird. You got 1,600 videos and 5,000 subscribers. Hey, they banned me from TikTok again. That shit lasted all but a week. Oh, shit. Facebook will be next. Allah, what up? What it do? What it do? Now, this live stream, y'all, is for information, clarification, and confirmation only. So take what resonates, ignore the rest. Always follow your divine intuition, especially when you're making life-changing decisions. It's going pretty good. I'm chilling too. Oh, what a day. We'll give y'all a couple more minutes to come in here. I appreciate y'all hitting that like button too. I like when y'all hit that like button as soon as you come in, because that means you know what to expect. You know what to expect. You know how it roll over here. Baby D, Jazz, what it do? What's up, y'all? Y'all see this shit. Let me see if they gonna let me roll tonight. Y'all know they be tripping. I'm barely hanging on to YouTube. TikTok them banned. So when TikTok banned, they usually go in a chain effect. What's up, Kiki? Said the moon is in your moon sign, Pisces. Pisces, I got something special for y'all because y'all had to wait an extra week to get your seasonal reading. Hopefully not tonight. I'm telling you, man, that shit, they be trying to discourage me. Look, boy, flip the cards and shut the fuck up. Don't you be telling nobody about our business. But they know I'm going to tell everybody about their business. Last time I checked, 362 times I've been in Facebook jail. Last time I checked, banned, blocked 6 times. And from IG. Last time I checked, YouTube, shit, if you go to my original channel, ain't but 2 subscribers on there. What happened was, listen, it's just late night conversations. Just take what resonates, ignore the rest, folks. Where do we go from here? Now, y'all know me. I'm going to talk about some shit in the future. That way, everybody that's talking now, everybody spitting. Everybody talking about the same thing. I can't talk about what everybody else talk about. Stacy, what it did? Yeah, Kiki, I hope they, hopefully not tonight too. That's sad when you have to come and go live. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't bothering no damn body. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Look at that. They already on it. Leave them alone. Hopefully the screen don't go black, y'all. We 4 minutes in. We doing pretty good right now. But hopefully the screen don't go black. What's up, Stacy? Where do we go from here? Now, you can take this on a personal level, your local city, your state, your country, your planet, Where do we go from here? Everything, everybody is going through a warp speed transformation. Really, it's like a spiritual evolution, like when some people say a spiritual awakening. There's three things. Three. I ain't got to deal with a lot of shit. I remember when I was in church and this lady was at my shelter, my homeless shelter. And the lady asked it in a little meeting in my office, not even a meeting, just you know how somebody want to talk to you in your office. Oh, okay, then yeah, and she wanted to know was, I don't know if I can't remember if it was her husband or her children's dad, right? You think he's really gonna be able to kill me? I was like, nah. She said, what do I need to do to keep away from him? Because at my shelter, you couldn't, your family couldn't just come by. It was one of those shelters to whereas the women and the children, they already knew it was part of the intake process. You ain't finna have no phone calls here. You ain't finna have no visitors, none of that, because it's almost like a lot of the women, not all of them, probably 80% of them, they was in there because of domestic violence situations, right? And sometimes when the officers, like even my cousins, and sometimes they come into the live, they don't say shit. But the woman is taken, say, down to the police station, local precinct, or what have you, and then from there is transported to an emergency shelter, of which I was one. Right. Long story short, she asked me what could she do to not have to worry about her, this person of interest, not to kill her, because he left her in the trunk of a car, and she took her two kids, and they was in the trunk of a car. From that trunk of a car, she ended up at walking somewhere. See, I can talk about it because you're not going to know who I'm talking about. But she had to walk her and the kids late at night, whatever it was, in the wintertime, and ended up at an auto repair store where in the back, true story, folks, there was a mattress on the ground by the trash can. And that's where they slept that night. True story. I said, you're going to have to completely change your mindset. If you leave from here and you the same person, I'm not going to be there. The staff is not going to be there. Your other sisters is not going to be there. You're going to be there. So if you told, this lady ended up, when she left from the shelter, we got her in the public house, and her and the two kids. So I had all of the Aaron's Rental Center, Ace Rent to Own, furniture place. All of their return merchandise was donated to my center, right? So anytime one of the sisters go into a new place, we would furnish the whole damn place. That's how I used to roll. This was back in the 90s. Now check this here out. Where do we go from here? We're at the point now. She ended up, of course, becoming a nurse, buying a home, got married, woo, 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 living a good life, but she moved to what's that in the South? Shit. I want to say Jackson, Mississippi, or Shreveport, Louisiana. Anyway, in that area, but doing fine. Bring it to case in point now. Where do we go from here? Because that's what I asked her. Now, her life totally transformed. She evolved to a totally different person. You, me, the rest of the world, planet, is getting ready to go through a total. We're in the midst of a total trend. You don't know it because you are operating from a consciousness of the 3D. That's all you know. The majority of the people on the planet. There are puppets, if you will. I call them spiritual puppets. They don't know why they're in power. They might say, God spared my life. And I'm not just talking about Trump. But 3 things: religion, politics, socialism. That's the reason why Egypt, Rome, Greece, everybody, Britain, and now America is getting ready to fall. You might call it a fall. They might say constitutional crisis. Damn it. All I'm telling you is we're going through a huge transformation and spiritual evolution. The transformation has to take place in the 3D. Because you're not going to understand, or you're not going to understand spiritual shit waiting on somebody to come back and get you in the damn sky. I'm just going to be 1,000. If you think somebody going to come back and snatch your crazy ass up and take you somewhere and put you up in a mansion with streets paved with gold, Little Red Riding Hood is my ex-wife. Let me say that again. If I think that, and this coming from an ex-pastor, if I think that somebody gonna come back in the sky, snatch my crazy ass up, take me somewhere, give me a mansion with some streets paved with gold, Little Red Riding Hood is my ex-wife. Me and Snow White, we met at a basketball game. Humpty Dumpty and my nephew used to kick it. And you know that shit ain't true. Listen, folks. I don't come to social media because I ain't got shit to do. I may not have said what I'm saying in this way from the streets, the pulpit, the crack house, you name it, folks, corporate, all the way to a platform saying the same thing. And if anybody know me, they gonna tell you, nah, he on some more shit. That's what most people tell you. He on some more shit. Yeah. Trump and all these world leaders, they're just spiritual puppets in place for a higher purpose. And that's to be kind of like the trailblazer that takes us into, listen, there's people like Trump, Putin, and Ying Ching Ing and all these other motherfuckers, right? They're spiritual puppets. If you ask Trump, why do you think that you president? Why do you think they didn't kill you, assassinated you? He'll probably say, because God spared my life. Now, can he prove that? That's all good. It's a higher reason, a higher purpose, and it's called transformation. That's the 3D first, then the evolution. There's going to come a time, those three things, that's the politics. And the reason why y'all seeing all of these damn changes and shit, it ain't just because of Trump. He really just kind of like setting shit, and he ain't gonna be there for 4 years. The only way Trump is there more than 4 years is because you heard it first on this channel. It's because your constitution is finna be abolished. Now, it's hard for you to fathom that in your head because you think like the Romans. In Rome, you think like the Romans, right? In America, you think like the America, right? Keep thinking your ass is too big to fall, America. Keep thinking that you can just keep on doing the same damn thing like no other power has been. This ain't listen, if this is the richest country on the planet, it is because of my folks. There's something that's politics, religion, major transformation. Y'all are going to find out the real true meaning of books like this. You're going to find out some shit. Hold on. And you're going to see books. This, if I got it in arm reach of me, that's because I read them. But now look. It's these two just these two books alone is going to cause a spiritual awakening. At some point, it's already there, the energy. Because now, places like the Vatican and Mecca and Jerusalem, they're going to be forced. That's Pluto, 11th house energy. It's all in this book. See, they didn't want, if you go back, let me give you some history, some truth, pure truth. If you go back and you read certain books, you read certain books, and there's probably about, I call it the Penta collection. The Penta collection, your 5 major religions. 5 meaning Penta. And of these 5 major religions, over 83% of the planet is involved or believe or is a part of. 83%. That means 17%, but it's only about 1 to 2% who would dare transform and renew your mind from this to this. When you can accept this, when you can accept that soon the Vatican, Mecca, Jerusalem, they're going to have to say, okay, look, folks, yeah, we did tell y'all some stories. Hold on for a second. I'm so glad that I went from the streets. I done been to colleges, universities, and I did all that shit, corporate. I done did my did, right? But I take a complete kind of like a synopsis, like Now it came to pass when men began to multiply on the planet, and daughters was born unto them. If you stop right there, men began to multiply. Daughters was born. That's ass backwards. I don't care who. I don't care if you go get you a theologian. You can go get anybody you want to get. See, I ain't young Pharaoh out here, and Pharaoh's still my boy. I was one of the original people to support that young brother, $100 a month, just so that I could, let him know, encourage him when he was just, raw. I was like, so I had to. But shout out to Pharaoh, shout out to Seti. Y'all get that shit together. Listen, now it came to pass when men began. I'm coming to you from an ecclesiastical, biblical, educated, as you like to say, seminary mindset. This ain't the shit that you go to your Sunday school and they finna tell you some shit. I'm talking about where do we go from here? Because you getting ready to find out some shit. I talk about shit in the future because the future is happening now. Now it came to pass when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters was born to them. How did they get these daughters? That's ass backwards. Man came from the womb. Ain't nobody up there making no niggas down here without no woman. Now you can believe that somebody up in the sky. See, this how they ban me right here. They love to ban me because let me tell you how I be getting banned on social media. I get people who so narrow-minded that they can't even read an article or a magazine. They can read that shit all day long. They can sit up and watch TV all day long. Don't get offended. Don't get triggered none. But then as soon as somebody like me on some little small-ass platform, 5,000 subscribers, come and start giving you raw receipts, they report me because they feel like there's somebody in the sky. If you're a Muslim, you feel like you can go out and kill a whole lot of motherfuckers and shit. And don't say, now listen, I ain't gonna say nothing. I was a devout Muslim. When I left the church because I went through a transformation for 5 damn years in a pulpit, knowing that I know the truth now. And then when you go to talking and teaching, and then first they can go is this book. Look, this is a version. VERSION version. That's somebody's story. I'm talking about where do we go from here? Hold on, listen. Right now, politically, y'all know it's all fucked up and crazy out there. I told you it's 3 things I'm gonna deal with. I'm gonna just deal with 2 of them tonight. I'm gonna deal with the politics and the religion, how that's part of you and me realizing, becoming a conscious aware of that we're going through this here transformation. And you can't do, anytime you forced to do something, that's Pluto. Anytime okay, if Trump signs an executive order, your ass got to have a job or you need to leave Section 8. We ain't giving you no more money. We ain't paying no more landlords. You know how many houses will come available? You know how many women will have to go and find them somewhere to work? That's forced change, transformation. You don't have a choice. If Trump said this is golf of America, which is Atlantis, which is the Ethiopian Ocean. Don't let me start teaching now and say it's the Gulf of America. He can say that shit. And it forces you to either call it the Gulf of America, or you'll say, like we used to say Twitter. You say X. You say Facebook. Now it's Meta. Continual transforming, upgrading, coming into a more conscious aware of something else you did not know. Back to the book. Listen, daughters of men. It says, and they was born, and daughters were born to them. Bullshit. I'm telling you, what I'm reading is bullshit. And I taught it from the pulpit. And people go report me on YouTube, and then I'll get an email. They'll start blacking me out and shit. Hold on, because I'm talking about shit ain't nobody talked about. And I like it like that. All right. It means so many things, but let me give you one. That's a wound in the middle. That's feminine portal. That's a portal. That's a wound. Now, that ain't no cherry, but it's a wound. It's a wound. Them ovaries on the side. Because that wound produces masculine and feminine DNA. Feminine and masculine energy. It's a portal. Look at it like just an airport. And you come from somewhere, you flying, and you got to land. You choose your parents. Your parents don't choose you. Who going to the club tonight? Do your thing. And some woman going to the club, then a man and a woman hook up at the club, get their boogie down on at the club, go do grown folk thing, and a baby come out. You think they playing that shit? From the club to the motel, they playing that, huh? Nah. But it transformed their lives because someone from the other side, as we say, had to come back because they had a soul contract. Them living ancestors, I'm one, you one. Anyway, this is a wound. Look, I know it look like the cross to some of y'all, but it ain't. This is a wound. Them ovaries, masculine and feminine, offspring, children. The bottom is the masculine. That's the penis. The obelisk that you see, the Washington Monument, is a penis, symbolically. Can I teach? So what they've done with religion is they took this feminine principle of balance, masculine. They took this shit. And they came and told you in a book that's a version, version. It's somebody else's story. All right. Let me give y'all something else. Okay, here goes something. You got chapstick. How many different brands of chapstick you know of? Lip balm. How many different brands of hamburger chains you know of? You could probably name at least 5 off your hand. Them versions of the same thing. This just some faggot ass motherfucking king from Europe originally. This his version. This shit ain't got shit to do with you and me. So this version says that the masculine, all them 5 major religions I just told you, look at it now. Look. This how I teach, and this why they block me. So they ain't gonna let nobody come in here and see no shit like this. So those 5 major religions took this feminine balance principle and flipped it upside down and said that the man, the masculine, the penis is the head of the woman, the womb. So the man came first before the woman. That's bullshit. Name one man you know that was born from a man. Now back to where we go from here. Now listen. And daughters was born to them. Bullshit. That the sons of God. Now hold on. Now wait a minute. Damn. See. Hold on. When I used to do debates with some of my ex-pastors and shit, when they first found out that I left the church, hold on. This is an old book. I used to tell them, look, I ain't gonna go past verse 3 with your ass now. Oh, preacher, why you gotta? I learned how to cuss from y'all ass. Now shut up. I learned how to cuss from church folk. That's far as I go right there. Genesis 1 through 3. You see it. I don't go no further. Any further, your ass is way off. I got you. You can't prove shit. Anyway, back to this bullshit. I said it's bullshit. You ain't got to come on this channel. You think I care? I told you now, 362 times I've been in Facebook jail for coming to him raw, uncut, Bernie Mac style, right? The sons of God saw the daughters of men. Now these is angels now. These God's children. These ain't no brothers from the third war. These ain't no brothers from the fifth war. These ain't no brothers from the first war. These some brothers from up there. Oh man, y'all gonna make me teach, and I don't even want to teach. They used to give me these here when I used to teach. Right? Because people want to know. They want to hear another version. They tired of King James faggot ass version. Fuck you mean? I got to believe what a faggot. And I ain't got nothing against whatever. You can censor me, talk about me, report me. You can't make me hurt. Cry, ooh, boo-hoo. They blocking me on Facebook and YouTube. Man, I don't give a shit. I'm trying to talk to my people. Look. So we got God's sons, saw the daughters of men looking at them sisters. Y'all were looking fine. The sons of God. I'm reading you King James version. That's the one y'all like. The sons of God saw the daughters of men, and they were beautiful. Them sisters, y'all ancestor sisters, listen. They was back there slinging jello. And God's sons, so now these supposed to be some giants. And they looking at these little old fine sisters. I'm telling you what it say. But it's bullshit. Now, they can ban me all they want to. I'm not from no Christian country. We were spirituality here before this version got here. So what God told us, look, Niji, Cherokee, Choctaw, Chickasaw, Seminole. We want y'all to stop believing and doing this spirituality, and we want y'all to believe this here faggot ass dude's version from England. Go prove that. Now back to the bullshit. Listen. So the sons of God, these gods, y'all think I just saying shit. Go get your book. You can go get your book. I do this here. I used to teach Bible study, Sunday school, superintendent, all of that. I'm talking about 3 things, and I ain't going to even finish all 3. I break politics down to y'all to where I can tell you who the movers and shakers, who going out, who coming in. Now, I told y'all Kamala Harris was going to be in that 201 energy, boo-hooing and crying. Got to leave the White House. That room. See, y'all forget about that shit. See, I don't have a short memory. 3 things: politics, religion, and socialism is the reason why Rome fell, Egypt fell, Greece fell. And I'm just talking about some bullshit right now. But then you'd be surprised at how many people that go to church every Sunday that believe this. Look at that. I promise you it wasn't no setup. This has a lot to do with something, folks. I told y'all, remember, Donald Trump was the Knight of Wands. I mean, the Knight of Pentacles. And Kamala Harris was the 2 of Wands. That room empty. That's somebody making plans, baby. New future. New ideas. Ace of Wands. That was Kamala Harris. Anyway, back to this bullshit. I say bullshit because if you believe all the versions, if black folk, if yellow folk, if Asian people, if this is the version you gonna accept that the Vatican gave you, they got you. You're gonna be forever waiting on somebody to come back and get you out the sky. Damn, man, let me go and get to this shit. That's the son. It says that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were beautiful. And they took wives. Uh-oh. Damn. So you got angelic beings from God's kingdom who's got his children. That's what it said, his boys. They done start marrying these fine ass sisters on planet Earth. Why? And they took for them wives for themselves, and all they chose. So they didn't just get wives, they had a whole bunch of wives. This is incubation. This is the story of Anu, Enlil, and Enki. Some of y'all call it the Anunnaki. They don't. I can show you what Anunnaki is in the Bible, but anyway, listen. So they had a whole bunch of wives, and the Lord. So here go God talking. Said, "My spirit shall not strive with man forever, for he is indeed flesh, yet his days shall be 120. Now, I want you to ask yourself the question. I just read something to you. And I'm gonna deal with the important part, and then I'm going to move on to this socialism for a little bit, because that's some stupid shit. But this religion, this is going to be the next great transformation, evolution, and revelation, where the planet is going to be forced to know the truth. All right. 120 years. Now, the sons of God, his boys, they done came down here from his kingdom, if you will, and saw the men, let's say me, saw the brothers, sisters, wives, women, and saw that they looked good. And they took wives, men as they woke. These are not us, men. These are angelic beings. And they talk about these angelic beings in this book. But why did they take it out of this book, the Vatican? But say nobody gonna want to question that. Oh man, see you trying to do what you trying to do, God business. You trying to do. I don't even deal with you country ass fucking Negroes no more. And y'all know I don't. Stay out my email. They trying to question me. So what do you think about this? What the fuck do you think about it? I don't even answer to their email. All you preachers and bishops and all of y'all know how I roll. And y'all know who I know. Watch this here. So God of the Bible is blaming us men by saying that, and the Lord said, my spirit shall not always strive with man. It didn't say his sons. And they the one down here and shit marrying our sisters, creating what is called Nephilims. Giant fucking babies and shit. Some fucking Matrix type shit. I mean, not the Matrix, probably the Matrix. Y'all know what I'm talking about, where they go in there and they shit and they try and date this big ass dead. No, aliens. And this damn alien and shit at the end and shit, and she getting ready to blowtorch all these damn baby aliens that's in these little incubators, these little shells or what have you, right? And they turn out to become giants. This is what it's saying right here. So the God of this book, for y'all that are in religion, especially this verse, your God is blaming us men, according to that verse that I just read to you. And said we can't live past 120 years. But it's his sons, angelic beings, fallen angels, fallen deities, whatever you want to call it, that's down here marrying, having sex, impregnating women. And then blame us, hold us accountable. Then come back and say, there were giants on the earth in those days. And also after that, when the sons of God came to the daughters of men and they bore children unto them. Those were the mighty men of old, men of renown. Right there in this book, those are Nephilim. I just said God's son. I didn't say mortal Homo sapiens sapiens, men, angelic beings. That's not from here. So your Samson story and David and Goliath and Hercules, all of this type shit, they talking about this breed. I just read to you and it says there were giants on the earth in those days and also afterward. So where did this breed go? They still here. If we can't live but 120, it didn't say how long the sons of God can live. Houston, we got a problem. But it's my fault, men, that we can't go. Then they changed it again. I ain't just read to you but 3 verses. And I can lecture off of them 3 verses for hours. Now, the Vatican is getting ready to release the reason. This is the Pluto effect. We're in transformative spiritual evolutionary energy. You just don't know it because your mind is still in fairy tale land. And if this indeed happened, why they don't want to tell the whole damn story? So that's why we say that's his story. That ain't none of my story. That ain't none of my version. That ain't none of my folks' version. That ain't none of my history. So people like me, they're going to always block. Because how is you going to go to our seminary and then come and teach anything outside of what we told you? Because I didn't pledge to your ass. I'm like one of the ones that got away from you. And spitting the truth. And you've been fucking with me since the late 90s. and they know I don't give a fuck. It's for social media. When it comes down to socialism, I can go get that same damn book and prove to you that if there is a God in the sky, and this is his story, outside of the creation with a woman, ain't no man gonna be walking around this motherfucker. And they ain't came from no womb. Other than that, they are of Nephilim, Anunnaki breed. And they live more than 120 years. So now the Vatican, the Pope, wants to bring this shit out. From a socialism standpoint, in that same book, you get to a story about Sodom and Gomorrah. Now, the Greeks, they did not want to accept this type of teachings, if you will. Because in the ancient time, there was one called Hermes in the Greek. We say thought or tehudi, right? Thought. Or go get my boy book. Thought, tehudi. So if you go in by the version of paper, before stone, then you only getting a version of this. All you gotta do is ask one simple ass question: which came first, stone or paper? That's all you gotta do. That's how you challenge what somebody would call ancient history. You can't get ancient history in this book without stone. Anyway, so there's this story that's about Sodom and Gomorrah, 2 kings, still in Genesis. And Genesis is not the first book of the Bible. I don't even want to go there. The Vatican got at least 26 books that they don't have. And they don't have all of everything because in one of the councils, the Nicaea, they burnt all of Arius' books, which was a black man from Libya. But he said, no, that ain't how it went down. So if you don't know anything about the Ptolemy period and so on and so forth, you don't know what I'm talking about. However, in that book, there's a story of a social group. And these same, listen, now the humans, men, get this shit now. In that story, in that book, the men in those two areas, Sodom and Gomorrah, two kings, but in those two cities, the men that don't supposed to live over 120 years is now having sex with each other. And now the angels, or even the sons of God again, comes back. And then now the men that he supposedly have cursed for no apparent reason is having sex with each other. And now they're trying to have sex with the sons of God. That social group. Where did that energy come from? They sell you on a story that something Lot's wife was looking back towards Sodom and turned to a pillar of salt. That was one of the last time you heard in that book of a feminine energy, a woman looking back at her womb, what she had created. After that, they give you the cross. Because masculine on the cross, masculine in control, everybody believe in the masculine. You think Jesus is a man when it's a mindset. And Christ is consciousness. It's not a real person. That shit didn't happen like that. So this social group now, it's quote unquote energy from way back. Its descendants now wants to take quote unquote the land of spirituality, the Mecca of spirituality, because you have ancient Kemet, you have the Neges, you have Olmec, you have everybody right here on this land. Because it once used to be one land mass, and there was trading without having to cross bodies of water. Anyway, so this social group has arisen again. Its descendants' energy, the energy of this group. And it came to infect the descendants of the original daughters of men and me, you, Homo sapiens. Some of us do have DNA that's connected to, according to this book, the DNA of these Nephilim, the Anunnaki. The God of this Bible is talking about a new, when it says God, the sons of God. It's really a new. However, you know them, you know that character, and that's all it is, as God. But now you know through knowledge and truth and receipts that there's more than one God on the planet. It's just that every group and their culture or whatever, it wasn't religion. Where are you going to get religion from at this point in time? So they're taking a social movement and try to change the course of destiny, purpose for the original people on this land, me and my folks. I can't speak for everybody else. I don't know everybody's ancestors. We ain't all got the same ancestors. But me and mine on this land. So my task was given to me back in 95, 94, is to research as much as I can without social media, spending days and nights and shit, years, in all kind of libraries and university libraries, busting my head going to seminaries and shit like that, because I wanted to know the fucking truth. I wasn't doing it for no degrees. I don't even keep that shit. Listen. Because if we get to the mindset and the concept that man can exist on this planet without the womb of the woman and gets to control the woman, as a society and a culture, there's no building or no villages. And that's why our children are out here running around without a village, without a culture, without their own language, without their own belief systems, if you will. They all running out here, running around Sodom and Gomorrah energy, Nephilim energy, sons of God energy. And now you really don't understand why the spirit source, if you will, what you would call God, universe, is saying, okay, it's time for me to cleanse planet Earth. It's time to take, because everything that exists, especially on the planet, is based on numbers, seasons, and cycles. So just like we have seasons, winter, spring, summer, fall, in the cosmic, in the universes, the multiverses, there are seasons, there are number systems, and there are cycles. We're in the season, middle of a season of cleanse. There's one more cycle, and there's Pluto in the 12th. Then you start all over. So around every 360 years, planet Earth, from a political, religious, and social standpoint, goes through a transformation, a season, or a cycle cleanse, or renewal, or rebirth. So for those of us who are in this here code, this code, spiritual code ethic of understanding this, we're not out here just yabby, 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 I'm this, I'm the high priestess, I'm the shaman, I'm with Ushu, I don't deal with no other deity other than the universe. That's it. Because in this book, they want to tell you, you going to the sky, up there, I'm going up yonder, going to a mansion in the sky, heaven in the sky. That's cosmic. Anything beyond what you can see up there in these planets, you guessing. You don't know. You believe it. So they'll take a brother like me, and when they check you out, because see, here's the thing with this here technology now, especially with AI, they can look my ass up. You don't. Say, whoa. So he used to be a pastor. Whoa. He's an ordained minister, preacher, whatever you want to call it. He's this, he's that. Wait a minute. He worked for corporate. He did this, he did that. Damn, he didn't help the homeless. Damn, he didn't have the prison, the jail, and damn, all these types. So what is he talking about? Oh, shit. He knows. Because the Pope don't believe this shit. Your president don't believe in this shit. Putin don't believe in this shit. The Ayatollah command, nobody believe this shit. But they'll tell you in God and our control, you trust. And our laws, you trust. Trust us. Trust our story. So they tried to force. Then they used a black president, if you will, Barack Obama, in 2015 to usher in a new spiritual energy of Sodom, of modern Sodom day and Gomorrah, called same-sex marriage. This ain't same sex. Even the sons of God figured it out. Nah, we don't want to fuck with you brothers down there. We want your sisters. This don't say shit about same sex. It ain't no mental illness. It's a belief system. I can believe that I'm a fraud. And I'd be like, Cricket, why he don't do nothing but cricket? Because I'm a fraud. I can believe that shit. People will believe a damn lie. You got people out here been telling y'all the same damn lies that you know in your personal life over and over and over till whereas they done believe a lie and not even the damn truth. This don't say shit about same sex. When you close up that womb and put that penis on the top, that tells you they wants to control the feminine aspect of knowledge of good, one side, and evil, other side. Polarity. And how you thinking that some dude up in the sky, something to go make me a man. Now I'm gonna put his ass down there. I'm gonna give me some dirt. I'm gonna spit on his ass. I'm gonna stand his ass up. Hey, listen. This was right after I transformed, evolved. I still had a lot of pastor friends. One day we all just around talking, right? Eating dinner at a restaurant. And I was like, can I ask y'all brothers something? Bro, preachers. That's how we talk to each other. Bro, preachers. Let me ask y'all something. We all pastors here. We all got members. Yada, yada, yada. They over there showing off their jewelry, their clothes and shit. You know, they business and talking about that type of shit and how much money they raised this motherfucking money. I wasn't interested in none of that bullshit. You fucking pimps. Anyway, so I asked him a question. I said, listen, so y'all, do y'all really believe this? That there's somebody up there? Say, you know what? Because everybody believe that black folks is the first people on the planet. Y'all know, right? So y'all believe somebody up there say, you know what? I'm finna create me. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm bored this week. I'm finna create me a planet and a nigga. They said, what you say, bro, preach? I said, do y'all believe that somebody up there one day said, you know what? I'm finna go and just take me a week vacation. I'm gonna go to a planet. Just one. I'm gonna create me one planet. And I'm gonna get me some dirt and some spit. And I'm gonna form me and make me a nigga. I'm gonna blow on his ass and his nose. And that's gonna be my nigga. Two preachers got up and walked from the table and said, "Rose me up." They said, "Oh man," two of the pastors guys said, "Oh man, you on some more shit." Hey, bro, preachers, I'm gonna talk to y'all later on. They got up and walked out. Because if you believe that shit, you deceive. You bamboozle. I used to believe that shit. I told you. I set it up. It took me 5 years to realize, research, it's bullshit. They weren't telling us that shit in school and seminary. You know they ain't gonna tell you that shit in public school. No. So if you believe that, they got you. There's somebody up in the sky. I just read to you. Everything that most people believe comes from 5 books. This is just one version of it. And all these 5 books, their God is the biggest God, the most powerful God. So you and me, humans, got to figure out which one of these gods we think is the biggest. Y'all see how that shit work? That religion is called Confucius. It's designed to keep your ass confused. What does this have to do with Trump? I just gave you politically, socially, and religiously, the whole planet, even that means you too, is going through a forced transformation, change, rebirth, restart, reset, and spiritual evolution. Meaning that, again, I promise you, one day, you're going to wake up. They're going to tell you, fellow Americans, breaking news. Dun, 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 dun. This is breaking news from CNN, from Fox News, from ABC, from NBC. The Vatican just announced that in one of its vaults, and those 5-mile-long hallway vaults in the Vatican City, that there is proof, facts, and evidence, and they give their reason why they banned the Book of Enoch, or they told y'all the truth, told y'all a lie. And they're going to be breaking motherfucking news, and damn near everybody on the planet that's a Christian is going to be forced to transform. Everybody that's a Muslim is going to be forced to transform. Everybody that's Hebrew, Jewish, what going to be forced to transform. Why? Because those are the 3 Abrahamic religions. They all kinfolk to each other religiously. That's almost 2/3 of the planet. So I'm the only one talking about this shit in this format, raw, uncut, unedited. That 2/3 of this planet by 2030, definitely by 2040, will have already awakened and what some call truly woke the fuck up. 33 as I say this. So by 2043, 2043, if you still here, you will no longer believe. You'll be like me. And you can proudly and boldly say, man, don't come to me with that bullshit. That just, y'all gonna be like, that's just a book. Y'all gonna be like, that the white man throw it. No, the Greek says, look, okay, we got to play devil advocate here. We got to play good cop, bad cop. That's what the Greeks did. I liked how they did it, though. Because in essence, the Greek says, we're going to be atheists. We're going to call our capital Athens, right? Meaning that we ain't going to believe in no gods, because if we believe in any gods, it has to be the gods of their original ancestors from Kemet or Nubia. or Ethiopia, or Ethiopia, or Taseti. So now they says we're not gonna, so we just gonna change all the names of the gods in Nubia and Kemet and say them the ones that they changed them. Like you have Heru, which is Horus, all right, in Greek. Anyway, so when you say Isis, you're talking about Aset. So they'll take the group ISIS and put fear and propaganda in and scare the fuck out of y'all while they ripping you off with your money, your hard-earned money called taxes. That's just how they get down. They do things like the Romans do. So the Greek says, nah, if we're going to believe in any god, it's going to be the gods of Kemet, Nubia. Nubia, Kemet. North and South Kingdom. Of the dynastic periods in what you call modern day Egypt, Nubia, or Sudan. Sudan and Egypt is Nubia Kemet before it became Egypt or Sudan. Just like America. This is third eye. This is. So now everybody's going to have to go through this here forced transformation. So I asked the question then, and with those brothers, I asked the question with that sister that I was talking about at my homeless shelter. I'm asking the question in social media, where do we go from here? Because soon this is going to be a thing of the past. Soon your constitution is going to be a thing of the past. Soon people ain't going to be talking about being gay. I promise you. Soon people ain't going to be talking about none of this shit. Because the mind is going to be forced to awaken. You're going to start seeing some shit. All right. Let's say in this book, let's say you do start seeing the war of the planets, if you will, or what they gave y'all in Follywood, the war of the worlds. Because I just told you, according to this book, niggas don't live past 120 years. But we got some beings down here, sons of God. I can't read to you out of that book, they can't. That said the sons of God left from here. No, their asses stayed here. And they still here. You here. So now you about to find out some shit. And when you see this shit, and when you hear about this shit, it's going to really fuck with you in a way in terms of you're going to be like, so, damn, so they've been lying to us all this damn time. See, I have to word the titles of my videos in such a way, I just ask the question, where do we go from here? Because the algorithms will look at it and says, uh-oh, he's getting ready to talk about the book of Enoch. Let's block his ass. Let's black out his screen. I've been dealing with this here shit since I've been on social media. That's why I'm used to doing teachings in person in lectures and shit. Not here. I get out with the best of them. I don't debate them. I advise them. And I'm telling y'all now, and I advise y'all now, you got 2 more years of what we call plenteous. Because of what's going on up there, what I know about this, what I know about Noah, so on and so forth. Main characters, folks, that they lied about. So you got 2 years after this here. So I would say at the end, when they go into a new Congress, because see, they do things based on astrology. They're Masons. I didn't pledge. I didn't ride. So I can talk. They based everything on astrologies and numbers, symbols. Ancient. Give you a version and say we're going to separate ourselves from church and state so we can continue doing what we do. That's control your ass. Control what you think. Control what you do. Control. So this energy is being lifted. You think there's evolution and revolution and civil unrest and possibly in the future civil war in America? This is going to be going on all over the planet. Because people, when you find out that Jesus never died for your sin, he never rose from the dead, that's huge. I thought I was going through a mental breakdown for 5 years because I was confused as fuck until I found out the truth. Because as I'm researching, it's almost like, so if they lied about this, what about this? They lied about this, what about this? Then I says, okay, who brought this damn book over here? This that damn 1611 version. This ain't worth the paper it's printed on. The King James Version, it is not worth the paper and the ink. So once I denounce, I teach from this now. This is what I help to wake people up. Religiously. Politically, I fucks with Trump right now because I know he's not the one that's the shot caller. And when you know this, you can follow the stars, as I say. He's not the shot caller. Putin ain't the shot caller. Ching ain't the shot caller. They're spiritual purpose puppets. Ain't gonna get your ass, it's designed to force you to think. So you mean to tell me, just in other words, this is how it's forcing you to think. So you'll start thinking, so you mean to tell me that God Almighty would allow somebody like Trump to get in office, 34 counts? They said he raped somebody. That's all propaganda. They said he did. They said. Version. So that's like God saying, if you will, from that book, that's like God saying, let me show y'all how stupid y'all is. Let me show y'all how fucked up and how far off in the mindset y'all is. I'm going to let a convicted felon become president. And I'm going to let him change every damn thing. It ain't going to be shit y'all do about it. I'm going to let y'all try to kill him and everything. I'm just talking about from a God mindset. Because why would a God, if y'all say he's racist, he's fascist, he's Hitler, he's Nazi, he's all this here, he's crazy. Why would a God allow this to happen to a Christian nation and all these saints? And just let some crazy ass nutcase in 2024 become ruler of the free world, religious world, the world of God, the land of God. It says more about you and I, if you will, than Trump. When you stop letting people gaslight your ass politically and from a media standpoint, especially social media, because they censor the shit out of me. There's no way in the world I'm supposed to have 1,600 videos, no goddamn where, and 5,000 subscribe. There's no way I got damn near 4,000 videos. I used to have more people not trying, a larger audience on Facebook than most of those cats did that I was naming on YouTube. So what am I saying now? There's a forced awakening. There's forced transformation. There's nothing, I repeat, I've said it already, there's nothing you're going to be able to put past what this man won't do. This man just put Zelensky, kicked his ass out the damn White House, kicked him out the damn Oval Office. What president do that? What world leader do that? Get your ass up out of here, boy. Nigga, you ain't calling, you ain't no shot caller. How's you calling shit and you need weapons from me? You need money from me. And you finna tell me what you gonna do. I like that move, Trump. Kudos to Trump. Don't bring your punk ass over here, boy. And Biden and stuff your motherfucking pockets, and then you wanna, and we paying for this shit too. And you wanna come up in here and like you calling the shot. Nigga, you better take your ass back over there and get on that front line and help your boys. Don't come over here slinging your nuts. No. There's too much ego over here. And that's all that was. That's how they be talking behind the scenes. They just don't see it. We don't see it. So for the first time, you got a president say, I'm glad America did see this shit. This motherfucker gonna come in y'all's Oval Office and y'all's White House, tell y'all's president what the fuck he gonna do. And he need y'all's tax money. No, you ain't calling no shot. That was the last president. Now, every world leader gonna think, when you go visit with Trump, don't come up here talking about what your motherfucking ass gonna do, especially if you need us. And I mean, when I say us, our tax money. Trump ain't paying for none of that shit. Biden ain't paying for none of that shit. We are. And as far as I'm concerned, hell no, I'll give you no motherfucking weapon. I ain't giving you shit. Because why? That land that's over there, let somebody come and try to take Alaska. You think America go to war? Let somebody come and try to take Hawaii. You think America go to war? So some president and a group of allies back in the 80s and the late 70s said, hey, let's break up the Soviet Union. And all that Crimea and all that Yugoslavia and all of that, you know, Kiev and Ukraine, all of that Soviet Union. So just because Reagan and Mikhail Gorbachev agreed to break up the Soviet Union, that don't mean that the people and the other leaders agreed to that. That was politics. So Putin is like, I ain't got shit to do with agreement between Ronald Reagan and Mikhail Gorbachev. I'm talking about right now. We know that's our shit. Just like America say, we know Alaska is our shit. We know Hawaii is our shit. And somebody want to come and take it? No, we're going to fight for it. That's just how America, that's how it works. So that's the political atmosphere, energy out there right now. So now every world leader is on alert. Don't go to the Oval Office slinging your nuts. Trump gonna humble your ass. J.D. Vance gonna humble your ass. His cabinet gonna talk to you. They gonna be like, no, boy. So what are we having this meeting for? So you gonna come up here and tell us what you need from us, and we don't get shit. We just gonna help you kill other folks, another world leader and his people. You want us to help you kill them because they want their Alaska and their Hawaii back. Make that shit make sense. And socially, and my closing, all these social groups and cliques and alpha megas and Q dogs and I'm Baptist, I'm Methodist, I'm Presbyterian, I'm Church of God in Christ, I'm Christian, I'm Muslim, I'm Hebrew, I'm Catholic, I'm Buddha, I'm this. All that shit's finna come to an end. Because you're gonna find out all of that is based on a story and another version. And you got to go and research beyond paper. You can't go by paper. This story, the furthest back it can go for all these three religions combined, Christianity, Judaism, and Islam, is about 6,100 some years. That's it. So you telling me that this planet and people have not been here, was not here before 6,100 some years ago. Bullshit. I know y'all said this man here crazy. I see why they be blocking his ass. What's up, Shamika? I can't serious girl. Man, ain't nobody comment. Y'all, can y'all hear me? Shit, I might be talking and shit. Y'all can't even hear me and shit. Can y'all hear me? Damn. Oh, okay, y'all can hear me. Okay, then. So the next phase, there's 3 phases, y'all. Remember 33. Always remember 33. You got 1/3 of a version. There's 2/3 left out there. Now you got to go find out. This just another 1/3. All these combined is just another 1/3. And once you find all 33, 33, 33 is going to give you 99. The next piece of information could take you into a spiritual awakening. The next piece of conscious awareness, the next major event. In other words, when you find out that, damn, so they lied to us about Jesus. That's big, folks. That's huge. Huge. Because the last time Pluto was in the 11th house, 200 and some years ago, this was the new country. And what did they bring to y'all? A new law, new book, new religion. And told you your spirituality was bullshit. And we believe that shit. Now the universe is self-company cleanse, Aquarius, aqua, even though it's not a water. It's the cleansing of the mind. It's an air element. Air representing spirit, spiritual awakening. When I read tarot, I'm seeing so much shit. I'm not even seeing the Mayan version, Western civilization, 3rd century tarot in Italy. In Milan, Italy. I'm looking so far back beyond that. That's a version. There were no empress and emperors, no kings and queens. It wasn't 78 cards. No, it wasn't. I know it wasn't. And the feminine energy principle rule. Any man that's a balanced man, he gonna want him a woman. Any woman that's a balanced woman, she gonna want her man. That's balance. And when they get together, they what? They allow ancestors to come back and return through the portal, through the womb. And they changed that and gave you a whole and told you this means suffering. And the last days shall be like a woman that pregnant with child in travail, like she's what they call it. She's dilating, whatever they call it. She's going into labor. And they try to compare that to the last days? Ain't shit finna end but the beliefs. This is what's gonna end. Your soul don't die. How you gonna kill energy? How you gonna kill source? So they'll sell you a story, a version. It's that, yeah, when you die, if you listen to what we say and if you believe what we teach in your ass, you gonna go to heaven. But if you don't believe what our God told us to tell y'all, you gonna go to hell. And we believe that's it. Period. Yeah, we gotta go get his ass. That's that. Yeah. They used to watch me. They still watch me. They know who I am. I ain't violating though. I ain't saying shit that ain't true. They may block me from social media, but you ain't gonna never have nobody come in here and say, yeah, when you go to Ivory or when you go to the Soul Journeys Network channel, he's telling misinformation, he's lying. They used to say that. Because what nobody talking about, don't take no damn shot and talk about no damn coronavirus and the lockdown and all that shit in 2017, not on no social media platform. So for me to just be talking about it and giving all the specific detail, what I see, what I hear, what I smell, what I sense. Oh yeah, we gotta get his ass out of here. Now you found out that Funky Fauci, that's what I used to call him back when I first got on social media. Same motherfuckers that gave y'all that bullshit about AIDS. Talking about a cure for cancer, cure for AIDS. You don't even need no medicine to be cured. You just need them to leave us alone. The regulations that says that I can't grow my own. See, Trump said you want to grow some food in your backyard, go ahead. But y'all don't like that shit. Trump said you don't want to eat no processed food. You don't want to eat that bullshit in the stove. I will give you other alternative to get you some fresh, healthy shit. And then we against that shit. Anybody against that type of shit, man, you better leave them folks alone. Them folks don't mean you no more. I can't go in my backyard and grow no food per law, per regulation, FDA. When my grandmother and mother and great grandmother, where we lived when I was growing up, they had a garden in the backyard. How many of y'all had it? Y'all fucking with me. Some of y'all don't know what I'm talking about. How many of y'all had a garden? How many parents? How many of y'all parents and grandparents? Huh? Had gardens in the backyard. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Y'all don't know nothing about that shit. Y'all don't know nothing about that. How many of y'all parents and grandparents and great-grandparents had gardens in the backyard? So you go tell me that shit's against the law? We can't. When the government start telling you, look, you can't even feed yourself. They made our folks work in them goddamn fields as sharecroppers and not slaves. Took our land and shit, and we ate off the land and turned them laws around after they took our land and said, now we're going to build these grocery stores from the food that came from y'all land that we took. And you can't grow no damn food in your backyard no more, or the field across the street, that the lot that Mr. Polo owned. You got to come to our grocery stores and get this processed shit. And so somebody like Trump come along and said, no, that's bullshit. Y'all shouldn't have to pay no damn property tax. In fact, you shouldn't even have to have the IRS. And then people go talk about, he Hitler. See, that's the mark of the beast. See, that's the Antichrist. That's the man of sin. That's the one that's trying to change it. Y'all so dumb. Yeah, I said it. You can delete, block, whatever. I don't give a fuck. You dumb. If you think that if you think that it's against the law for me to grow me some greens and some cabbage and some cloves or whatever I can grow, some spinach, tomatoes in my backyard, on my land, it's against the law. Your ass ain't free. You're a modern day slave. I got to pay all these taxes and y'all get the fuck off my money stuff y'all motherfucking pockets, help foreign motherfucking countries, help foreign motherfucking people at my motherfucking expense, and want me to go take my black ass out and go to work, and y'all ain't gonna give me nothing free. But you're gonna give it away. Nah. See, you have to sneak. Like some people say, I stumbled up and found your channel, Ivory. And I like when you ain't talking about tarot more than I like you talk about tarot. I go either way. What I'm saying to y'all is, this just the beginning. This just the beginning. 4 years. And he just getting started. This shit about to be crazy for some people. I'm loving I don't give a damn, because you know why? All of you smart motherfucking politicians, you Harvard, Yale ass politicians, you lawyers, you pieces of shit, you fucking crooks, you damn politics, which means many blood suckers. Republicans didn't like him, Democrats didn't like him, so I guess your God said, all right, that's who we gonna use. The one that everybody hate, the majority. So the majority said, nah, we don't hate him. We just know them motherfuckers with that bullshit. People that look like me and you before, this the last day of Black History. We already another month. Before 1960, you couldn't get a nigga to vote for a Democrat. And I'm born in the 60s. I said, before 1960, I don't give a fuck if it was Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, whoever. They were not voting Democrat nothing. Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass, I didn't stop teaching on that. That's old Black history to me, but it's important. So get ready for major transformation and spiritual evolution. The spiritual evolution is going to take place when this lie is exposed and revealed. Just like all the lies you get ready to find out about politics. All the lies you get ready to find out about socialism, this gayism. How are you going to tell me that somebody that they own God created, a man and a woman, gonna have more rights than me, gonna get more free shit than me? Everybody always get free shit. And somebody that's probably like me, that's spiritual conservative, not just politically conservative. I ain't none of that shit. But I am spiritually conservative, meaning that I'm not going to be out here just running in and out of karmic cycles, laying up with every Tom, fucking Dick, and Harry. Them days, I done woke up, I done evolved from that bullshit. I done evolved seeing how many I used to get hit back in the early days of my young adult life, going to the club, running the street. Them days so fucking over with and gone. If you still out here and your ass 40, 50, 60 years old, still trying to be a motherfucking player, you getting ready to catch something that the doctor gonna say, we ain't seen this before, sir. We ain't never seen this one before, man. Better go sit your old ass down. Let me get off this damn channel before they block me. Y'all good? Yeah. It's against the law for me to grow some tomatoes in my backyard. Trump said that's bullshit. Let me get on out of here. I got all kind of shit. I'm up. I took me a nap early after I got in, but it's 1:24 a.m. I got to be right back up and gone damn near by 6:15. My alarm clock go off at 5:15. I got to load up. Y'all gonna be still asleep. I got to go load up and go get that money. We'll see y'all later on. Peace. I'm telling you, serious. Where do we go from here? That's the major question. Where do we go from here, folks? I'm telling you now. So just remember, I might be saying something that's going over your head and you can't catch it. But I'm telling you, one day you're gonna hear breaking news. You're gonna hear breaking news. And all of your YouTubers and all of your people that's got platforms and podcasts and all this here, everybody gonna be talking about. So you mean to tell me that Jesus story, the way that they told us and the da 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 da, they lied to us about that? So you mean to tell me the Noah's Ark story, they lied to us about that? Can you imagine what that do to somebody that go to church every day and live and believe this shit like I did religiously? I mean, etched in their heart, soul, mind, body, spirit, like we used to say, just to find out that they lied to control you. They don't want you to use your sixth sense of thought. This thinks for you. When you accept this and this is given to you, you've given away your free thought, your free will of thinking, believing, analyzing, conceptualizing, perspectives. You've given all that up, your spiritual rights, your conscious rights. When you just said, this religion, this God, this is the real one, I'm sticking with this one. No, this God is the real one. I'm sticking with this one God. You done put yourself in a box. You done put your mind in a box. You've put your spiritual soul in a carnal box. And so the soul is always can get out. And so you wonder why you're struggling down here is because the soul not only wants to be free, your soul will leave that damn temple. You call it dying. So you know what? I'm tired of this bullshit. This motherfucker ain't gonna do right. God, I need a new temple. I need a new body. Because this motherfucker down here doing crazy shit. That be your soul telling you, don't do that shit. You know that shit wrong. That's your soul. That's you talking to you. Ain't no God talking to you. That's you talking to you. You know that shit. You know you shouldn't do that shit. And then we'll give the credit to some God up in the sky or some devil down in the damn ground for some shit that we doing. Let me leave that alone. Or y'all all leave my channel and shit. Don't leave, y'all. Don't unsubscribe. Come on back. Share the video. Hit that like button. Subscribe.